Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to 2021. We are talking about my hair goals, my life goals. Hey, 2021. I really hope that I don't regret this because I totally had the same energy for 2020 and look where that got us. So in this video, we're going to be talking about my hair goals. We're going to be talking about moisturization because that's what I'm going to be doing. We're also going to be talking about life goals. Now, I stepped inside the shower and I completely saturated my hair with water because, well, I washed my hair and I didn't get a chance to properly do my second moisturization for the week. And so I'm kind of starting from scratch now, right? I had started this twist, y'all. We just gonna move on from here. So I'm using a moisturizer, Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie. I'm using a melanin hair oil. This is gonna be a very lightweight moisturization because I am gonna have to do it one more time during the week. Typically I moisturize 1 to 2 times a week, depending. My first goal, we gotta talk about it. It's nipple length hair. I gotta reach my nipple length. Okay, look, here's the thing, right? Let's just say I don't know how long that's gonna take, you know what I'm saying? But that's gonna be a goal of mine until I reach it. And I want it to be comfortable nipple length. Not like, oh, it's kind of nipple length. No. I want it to be like, oh yeah, like my hair is covering them. I want that length of hair. I just want it, okay? I just want it. So that is a goal for this year. I don't know if I'm gonna reach it, but I'm always striving. So if you follow me on Instagram and you watch my Instagram stories, you know that I've been on a pretty intense self-care journey, mentally, emotionally. I've been walking daily. I've been jumping rope recently the past couple weeks. I have been investing in my mind, reading a lot of books, buying courses. I have been on it this past year, and I am just going to be continuing that same energy in 2021. All right. Another goal that I have is to spend more dedicated time with you. I want to get to know y'all. It's so interesting, being on YouTube and talking to you, the camera, basically, and not being able to really get much feedback until the comments. And so I'm craving that live, in person. I want to see you smile. I want to hear you ask questions vibe. And so I have been inundated with a bunch of questions on Instagram, getting hit up with DMs, emails, things like that. People with just in-depth questions about, how to take care of their hair. This year has been such a transition for so many people, or last year. And so there's a lot more people who really want to take the time and dedication to focus on them, their mental health, their physical health, their hair included. And so I want to provide that service for you guys. I have decided to host live webinars where I can see you, you can see me, you can ask me questions. I can give you more in-depth information about detangling, moisturizing, wash and go is coming soon, hair confidence. I really want to provide this service for you because I want to see y'all win. I really do. I really want you guys to reach your hair goals. And yes, it costs. And that's because I want people who are really gonna show up, be dedicated. I want y'all in there taking notes, ask me questions, milk my brain. That's what I want. And I want people who are gonna be dedicated to actually applying the information. And I know when I spend a little bit of coin, I'ma use it. That means that I'm serious. And honestly, I just keep thinking about just women in general. On my walks, I think about us, and I think about how we're so willing to invest in everyone else. This past holiday season, how many gifts did you get for your family members, for your spouses, for your cousins and your friends? How much did you invest in everyone else? And then when it comes to something that you want, it's you want to make all of these excuses like, it's not really that important, and you let people talk you out of it. Y'all, you better invest in yourself. And if that means coming to a webinar to learn about your hair so that you can get them inches, I want you to do that. I really want you to do that. I want you there. If you're interested in this and you're like, yes, that's me, I'm ready to go, I'm ready to get these inches and maintain the health of my hair or get some health, y'all, link is down in the description box. Check me out, sign up, because I'm keeping it very small and intimate because I really want to make sure I can have those conversations with you. I also want to get more into DIY this year. You guys probably don't know, but I do have some skill in formulation. I don't share it because I don't want to be like a DIY channel or anything like that. I mean, who knows what'll happen in the future. I'm very conscious of the fact that like things should be challenge tested. Things should be properly preserved. I'm hesitant to do like full tutorials and recipes and things like that on things that, you know, haven't been tested, but I love watching people that do that. And, you know, there's a couple of ingredients that I've just been meaning to try out, like aloe vera. Like, why haven't I tried out aloe vera? I've used aloe vera juice, but I've never actually gotten an aloe vera plant to try it out. I've used like store-bought gel and things like that. And so that's just one of my goals, is to sort of look a little bit further into like Ayurvedic and also like just very common DIY ingredients, trying them for the first time, catching my reaction to on here, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like to have fun. I like to have fun with it. I think DIY is really cool, and I'm very, very interested in dabbling in it in front of people. Y'all, I am not getting far at all on my hair. I mean, it's basically already detangled. I'm just over here remoisturizing, twisting. This is a routine that I do. Y'all, I'm going way too slow on my hair, trying to talk to y'all about all these things. I don't want to say that I'm super excited about 2021, but I definitely feel, and that's really because I remember just being so excited about 2020. And now I feel like a little PTSD, but I do feel very hopeful. I feel a new surge of energy, and I know that time is just a construct. It's, you know, like time is infinite. You know what I mean? Like, we are kind of making stuff up. However, I can feel vibrations of other people. How long do y'all say like Happy New Year? I still be saying it to people for like 2 weeks. Like, Happy New Year. And it's really nice to hear it back. Anyway, I digress. I definitely want to do more wash and goes. That wash and go life is like a whole lifestyle. Like, it's not just a hairstyle. I have quickly found out last year. I did my first wash and go in March of last year. So it's been almost a year. In a couple months it'll be a year, and I definitely want to do more. And you know, it's so funny, someone had recommended my channel to their friend, and their friend went to my channel and was like, oh, it seems like she's really into wash and goes. Like, I don't know if I'm into that. I'm more of like a twist out kind of person. And I'm like, I am too. Like, I mainly do dry hairstyles. I enjoy them, they're easy, you know. But one of the things I really love about doing wash and goes is that I feel like I don't want to say defying all odds, but I think that there's just so much misconception about what our hair can do. And we'll see other people with different, you know, textures, different patterns, things like that. I'm switching over. I finished this, you guys. I finished it. So now I'm trying this Camille Rose Curlade Moisture Butter. I've never used this before. It smells delicious. It smells like bakery. It smells like cakes. I really like the smell of her stuff. Oh, it's a lot drier than what I was just using, that's for sure. I really enjoy doing them because I think sometimes we put limitations on ourselves and on our hair type and our patterns before we even try them, which is why I love trying new things on my channel. You know, I want to do that more. I want to try new things that I've never tried, learn about things that I've never invested the time in learning about. You know, this is a part of me just being well-rounded and being even better in this this area, this craft that I've chosen. I've done that, you know, in my acting career, really invested time and training into that. And, you know, I've been doing this for 10 years and there's always something new to learn. And I love being a vessel of knowledge. I'm a nerd. I don't know what else to say. Like, that's just like a long-winded way of saying I'm a nerd. I really enjoy this stuff. I really enjoy talking about it. I could talk about it all day, though I don't, because God. Can you imagine someone who only talks about one subject for like their whole life all the time? How boring that would be. So what I'm gonna do is finish this up and then close everything out. I have finished up the moisturization, and another goal that I've had is to take care of my scalp and my ends even better, because that is where everything comes from. And when it comes to the scalp, diet is so huge. Hydration is so huge. It's so huge. You have to have the right nutrients and the hydration of your body so that your hair can grow in a certain way. And I think that it's so interesting how so many of us, we will pay so much attention to what we're putting on our hair and not necessarily what we're putting in our bodies. And I think if you can marry the two as close as you possibly can, you will have the most growth. And I can definitely say that last year that was a priority, was for me to try to figure out my eating. I cut down a lot of sugar in my diet as well, and that helped with my scalp condition, and I really do feel like that it really contributed to my growth. Now I just need to be even more intentional, I think, on my ends while still keeping that up, because y'all, I really want these goals. So let's just do a little recap. All right, I want nipple length hair. That was number one. I want to spend more time with you in the webinars. I want to invest more in self-care for my mind, my body, my spirit. Everything self-care is like, it has to be on the list. I want to do more DIYs, more natural ingredients. Wash and goes, baby. That's number 5. I want to do some more wash and goes and just push myself a little bit more in that area. And lastly, number 6, I want to take care of my ends, and my scalp even better. Just be even more intentional about that, because that's where the growth comes in. You know what I'm saying? This is the growth. This is the retention. You hear me? All right.
I'd like to give a special shout out to all of the new Patreons of the month. Crystal and Edwards, Rebecca, Rosala, Nova, Shannon, Erica, and C. Thank you all for all of your support. To anyone who would like to know more information on how to support this channel, check out the link below, patreon.com/Latoya Ebony.
So if you missed my video on which I trimmed my hair, and I wish that I would have gotten a proper length check. So if you missed one of my last videos where I flat ironed my hair, I trimmed it. If you're needing to trim your hair at home, my ends are looking real nice right now. I was in the shower looking at my ends and they looked really good. Check out that video right here. And then under here, I'm just gonna put my hair regimen. Yeah, I'm gonna put my hair regimen just so that you guys can check it out. If you have any questions, all right, hit me up in this webinar. I will see you guys in a couple days. I love you. I'm giving you a big hug. And yeah, I'll see you later. Mwah.